Okay.
Hello, everyone. This is Corey Baptiste, Kinesiology 205, Miss Connie Laverne Clan. And I'm here tonight to discuss revenue sharing with Miss Joanne Gabriel. She's going to be with me. We're going to talk a few minutes tonight. How are you, Miss Joanne?
I'm doing fine. Today we're going to discuss the high school athletic departments, and we're going to start off with the revenue streams or the income. I'll let Mr. Corey take it from here.
Yeah, I think revenue sharing. I think whatever sport it is, some of the income would come about from admission that one would negate. If you're a baseball coach or a soccer coach or football, basketball, softball, whichever one you are, there's an admission to the game that everyone will pay. Once you get it, there'll be a concession that will be served. Hot dogs, burgers, popcorn, various cold drinks that also will go towards any kind of monies to the program. Um, we probably also some donations, probably from athletes that head to NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, that way we can just donate something to the program, and also for an update to any facility, do some stuff in the weight room. So that might go into the budget. It might be allocated to that particular purpose, or they may just for the or for the whole school and use it for the athletic program. So it can be as that goes.
Right. For example, with the donations, Nish former he was a football player at Nish, Mark Roman. He donated, a couple $1,000 to remodel the gym and also their weight room. So that was really beneficial, in helping with the athletic department and saving, some of their income. The next question we have is, what are the factors which are under the manager or athletic director's control?
Well, some of the stuff under the man had direct control. I think he goes through the process of making sure who's the coaches are hired for the particular sport. I think he puts everything in the process. Kind of oversees everything that goes with it. Being that he's the athletic director, he makes sure that if there's any equipment issues or everything is, you know, and you would have to report to him, I would think, as far as monies that would need to be, even though it would be designated for a particular sport. I think you would still have to go to the athletic director just to make sure the funds are allocated properly and used properly for that particular sport. You don't just oversee everything from a distance. Because I've actually by going to Liberia, I was the athletic director. There pretty much being a fan as usual, overseeing, making sure everything goes well. Having casual conversations with the coach after the game, not really interacting during the game. As far as that goes, stuff like that, and just the basic things inside the school. If there's problems with alcohol or drugs with the student or any things like that, he may have to, if that student does that within the sport or while on the team, he may have to get with the coach and the principal and probably, advice on that.
Right. I agree with Mr. Corey. With the programs, I feel, the athletic director or manager, they can kind of, oversee and make the final decision on whether it'll be safer for the students. For example, if, there was a school and there was, a lot of fighting going on or a lot of hostility between players, they can make the final call on whether or not, they feel that their students need to go out there. They can join up with the principal and, make this happen to where they can cancel the events. With the coaching staff, you know, they can assist in helping to make sure that, you know, the coaches are doing what they need to do to perform and also help out with the school in the performance score of the sports. So, you know, they play a big role when it comes down to the Department of Athletics. The next question that we have is, what are some external factors which cannot be controlled by the manager or the athletic director?
Well, I would think some things are tender. You know, it might be a point that where I hope it wouldn't be the case, but it may not be doing good. So people may not want to attend the game. Just attendance factor. You know, the win loss of the team, attendance win loss percentages, stuff like that, which can come through, you know, not having a lot of monies derived from, you know, from admission, stuff like that. So I think it would be numerous things that he cannot control. A kid was with the team. You know, if there was something to do where the coach would just resign or something or quit, he can't control that. I guess he would have to talk to him and see. But in the end, if the coach was to resign or quit, I guess he would have to try to find a for that position.
Right. You know, I also feel they can't control the income that comes into the department. You know, sometimes a fundraiser might not do as well as a previous fundraiser have done. So this might, you know, cut back a little bit, result in him having to do cutbacks in the athletic department and for certain sports. Also with the attendance, like Mr. Corey says, you know, he can't predict, you know, if you're going to have a full house or not. You know, it just depends on what's going on at that time. But our next question is Mr. Corey is going to discuss, you know, who he's, you know, potentially going to interview for his final project.
I have a few people that I can interview. I can probably Coach Ty Rush, who is a Newberry Senior High basketball coach, Coach Hudson, who is the Newberry Senior High football coach, and previous athletic director. Not current, I'm not sure. I speak with these guys a couple of times a year via text message or phone call. Just getting some insight from them on anything. Discussing with them my goal to pursue an easy answer, giving me kind of insight on it and stuff, and just that I could stop by and offer any advice, so they could kind of give me advice to me. You know, my few endeavors. So I would hope to help them and get a more professional outlook on one who does it all the time, who could give me a better overview on how it's done. And
Right, I agree with you, Mr. Corey. Coach Russ and, you know, Coach Hudson, they are great choices for to interview. Coach Hudson, both of them, they are great, you know, coaches. I have seen them when I was attending Nish, how well they were leading the teams, you know, and they know how to keep it going. They know how to be successful. So I know that they can definitely, you know, take care and show Mr. Corey, you know, the right way of how to do it and give him some insights on what he can do also for when he becomes a coach. So I think that those two are great choices, Mr. Corey.
I do thank you very much. So, and I'm thinking, I'm hoping that will go well in the event that I will go to interview him and broaden my perspective on this and just give me more insight. So as I move further to attain it, I'll have a better insight on my next interview, on what more stuff I can share with my students and everything else.
Correct, right. Well, Mr. Corey, is there anything else you would like to discuss in regards to their income and of the athletic department for the high school?
No, ma'am. That'll be it. I hope we covered everything. In the event like I say, when I go to interview the next coach, hopefully I can get a more professional outlook and on the things that can be done in the future. And I thank you very much for your interview this journey.
Oh, no problem. And if you guys have any questions, you can always email Mr. Corey at corey.baptiste.cb@gmail. He'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. Have a good night.
You as well. Thank you.